Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Chira Vanachari Yamuna Chira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhavam Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhavam Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhavam Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jai Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajaka Acharya Shtotra Shata Aisi Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Granth Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So today we will continue to glorify Srila Prabhupada glorification. Actually, like Vishnachita Prabhu told that when you have some offering for Srila Prabhupada, it's like should be not by force, it's like should be our desire. And actually every hour lecture, every hour speech should be like glorification of Shri Krishna and his devotees, especially Srila Prabhupada. It should be not something new for us. Om Agyanatimirandrisya Ginanjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitan Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaham Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vikashi Swami Iti Namine Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashtichate Shtarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaur Bhaktavrindam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So today we will read some portions from Transcendental Diary, the pastimes, pure devotee, Srila Prabhupada. Last lecture I spoke a little bit about this situation with deprogrammers, and we can speak so much, a lot about this, and because of that, this one lecture is not enough. Even like you can make seminar for this. Many you can give many lectures about this because it's unlimited pastimes of Srila Prabhupada. So today we will continue. Because this is a situation with deprogrammers and the preaching is in Western countries, especially in the US, is can very elaborately describe and show us the mood of Srila Prabhupada. Because we can see what is his desires, what is his behavior, what is his understanding, what is his mood, according to his activity. So Srila Prabhupada tried to protect his movement in those days from these attacks of demoniac people, and he show us example how we should acting in our devotional service. So Srila Prabhupada has finally received a full account of the court case in New York. There are some major developments, and it is clear that our movement is under serious attack. In a special report, Tamal Krishna Maharaj detailed recent events centering around two devotees, Vasugopala Das and Murtivanya Dasi. Both of them were kidnapped by thugs, now advertised as deprogrammers. You can see they tried to kidnap some devotees, and they, like yesterday or day before yesterday, who told that they have this very powerful system, like you can take the devotee, you can bring to his family, and his family start to like speak, oh, why you leave our house, why you like leave us alone, you are like a so good girl, like you was like a good son or good father or some before, but when you start to have some association, this Hare Krishna, you completely change your mood, you can change your behavior, and now you completely change, and they can push you, like this is some attack, some psychic attack for you. And I remember also we have this some experience like this. We went for book distribution in India, and some maybe 300-400 miles from Bhopal. I don't know exactly how much. Like this is quite a big distance. And we did book distribution, and one brahmachari told, I leave my parents, and because they pushed me also to graduate, make some graduation, like some university, to study in university. But I told that I don't want to like be with you. I want to be independent. I want to serve to Krishna. I want to be with brahmacharis. And he went out from his house. And we did book distribution. And one night, some guys came to our flat, our apartments. One devotee gave us like his house. And this house only was for us. Maybe 10 or 15 brahmacharis was there. And nighttime they came. They broke the door. They take him by force, they put in a car and brought for his parents, and they draw out his beads, books, phone, everything. They closed him and gave only some food. Of course, it's not prasad. There's no connection with any devotees and all like this. And finally, I wrote him like many messages from like to WhatsApp, like his messages, mail and everything. And after some time, he called me and he told like I have like only a few minutes now. I have a phone, and I asked him what is going on. He told my faith is very weak because I don't have prasadam, I don't have Krishna Katha, I don't have association, I don't have even my beads, and now I almost like converted again to materialistic life. And at least he understands this, like it is not good, at least, but he told I cannot do nothing, you know. You can see this very powerful process, you know. This is deprogrammers as very, very intelligent people. Like, and they show the beauty of material world, you know, like this is, you can see the cars, fancy, the sort of enjoyment and everything. And they literally, they can put in front of you like some screen, and they can show movies, you know, some movies for like some sex movies like this. Now they show, and after some time this brainwash. This is real brainwash, and after some time you cannot control your senses. You can control your mind, and you can be converted in this animal type of life. And this is the programmers. They did same. Like they kidnapped some devotees and they try to again them make them like animals. And Prabhupada was quite happy with this, not because they kidnapped it, but with this situation, because now we can show who we are really. And Prabhupada, it's next quote from this book, Prabhupada's preaching's fire has been stoked on the deprogramming issue. His energies by the prospect of the battle and talk about it all toward his message, full in endorsing Tamal Krishna Maharaj's views of events. He told us, now I have set the fire and no one can stop it. This is our opportunity to fight for Krishna and firmly establish Krishna consciousness in the West. Arjuna did not sit back and let Krishna do everything. No, he fought. And by Krishna's grace, he won. You can see this is the great opportunity to glorify Lord Shri Krishna, glorify the process of devotional service, glorify to Vaishnavas. Because this is, when you have some problems, like I remember every time Manindhar Prabhu, who is very famous for book distribution in Europe, he told like, whatever you have, when you have some problems inside in society and in temple and yatra and some in country, like among devotees, if you have some problems among devotees, you should marathon. Yes, you should go marathon, you know, you should go for marathon. And he told even in Stockholm, it is like a small city if you compare with like Seoul or Los Angeles or New York. Like it's also capital, but it's like small city. And they have the main street. I forget the name of this main street, but they put the devotee like every 20, 30 feet, you know, with books. They have even not like with books. They have like some trolleys with like Chaitanya Charitamrita sets. Because they have like thousands of Chaitanya Charitamrita sets in their bookstores. And my entire Prabhu told we should distribute all these Chaitanya Charitamrita sets. And all yatra, like they have 2 yatras in that because they have problems. They have divided for 2 yatras, and they have one yatra became against another yatra. And he told all of you, we should go out for book distribution. All pujari, cooks, drivers, everyone went for book distribution. And they distributed all Chaitanya Charitamrita sets. And people became completely fired, like they burning everything, because you know this every 15, 20, 30 feet there was book distributors, and people was completely angry because so much they pushing like anything. But the point that devotees became again cooperate and became again happy, because you know because when you have like understanding, we have enemy outside from our society. You have we have anger, we have lust, we have so many anarthas. You know what we will do? We are not perfect. We are not perfect. We are not pure devotees. And this is desires for sense enjoyment is in our heart. You know we cannot deny this. And because of that, sometimes we can have some quarrel in between of devotees. Because what to do? We have like imperfect senses, imperfect mood, imperfect mind, and we cannot control our senses. And if you engage all these senses against the Maya, against the Kali Chelas, against all these people. Somehow you should engage this. If you're not engaged outside, you can engage inside in society. And because of that, you can see this in the time of deprogrammers. It's like, looks like a very big dangerous for our movement, but all devotees became cooperate. They tried because they understand it's very dangerous, and Prabhupada can understand. Now we should glorify Krishna more and more. And because of that, you can see his mood. Like, this is fire already here, and now I have set the fire and no one can stop it. Prabhupada thought like this. So next, Prabhupada quote from this. Prabhupada also have some statements. It's like very, very, very interesting statements, because we can see also his desires. Because why people became agitated? Because the message of Bhagavatam is completely opposite the message of materialistic society. Because they have one understanding how we can live in this society, in this material world, and devotees have completely opposite things. For example, this is some descriptions. The last lecture or the day before yesterday, we spoke about this is attachments for family. This is, I think maybe it's the same lecture, because we have attachment to family. It's very easy to control you, and you are not so inquisitive about absolute truth, because you don't have a time for this. In Russia we have like also one Christian, some small movie is applicable for our life, but I saw this before even Krishna consciousness. It's a very good example. One monk came to one simple, almost poor family. It's like big family, maybe 5-7 kids, wife and husband. And when he came, he take some dakshina, some vegetables, some fruits. They gave him like a dakshina, because this also was there in Christianity. Like some monks, they're going from temple and ask some grihastas to give some dakshina for them. It's also a tradition. And they give him dakshina, and in that time some hurricane came, or some very heavy storm, and he forced to stay in their house for one night. And he stayed, and they have some very simple meal, very, very simple. And before sleeping, the husband, the father of this family, he maybe chant some prayers for 1 minute. Like, my God, thanks a lot that you give me everything, and I respect you, I appreciate, you're our father, our protector. And then he went to sleep. And next morning also he wake up and chant some simple prayers. And this monk thought, what is this? You praying only 1 minute before sleeping, and after sleeping also 1 minute. That's it. You should pray every day. You should glorify Lord, full day. And this is father told, okay, can you take a candle, and you can take this candle, and the fire is there, and you can circumambulate our village, and you try to protect this fire from wind, and this fire should be there all the way. On the way. And this monk came circumambulate this is a village, and he came, and this is father of this family, asked him, when you circumambulate all this village, did you think about Krishna, or did you think about God? He told, no, I only think about how to protect this fire. You can see this, I doing same. Because it's when you try to protect your family, try to feed your kids, and how to satisfy your wife and everything, it's difficult to think about Krishna. It's very, very difficult to think about Krishna. Because of that, you can see, because of that, Srila Prabhupada told us about Varnashama communities. And because of that, this is completely against to our lifestyle, because this is demonic civilization is based of the sinful activities, the four pillars of sinful life. This is meat eating, gambling, intoxication, sex life, This is the base, this is the fundament of our society. And Prabhupada told, if we will continue our preaching, this will be destroyed. All this materialistic life will be destroyed. Because of this, demons, they afraid us and try to stop us. And this is good indication for our activity. So, next. Prabhupada, he also took a shot at those who hold the so-called Bhagavata Kathas or Bhagavata Saptas. Thereby, in imitation of Shukadev Goswami, for 7 days, they speak and people come to officially hear the Bhagavatam. There are 365 days, and other 355 days I go to the share market and simply inquire about the race of this share and that share that will be not help you. Nityam Bhagavatam Sevaya, that is Bhakti Yoga. This manufacturing of 7 days Bhagavata Katha is business. It is not Bhagavad Katha. In the Bhagavata communities there are so many authorized comments, just like Shridhara Swami, Viraragavacharya, Vijayadhavaja, Vishwanath Chakravarti, Jiv Goswami, and Giridhari Goswami, so many. Nowhere it is stated that you hear Bhagavad Katha for 7 days. You will not find. Therefore, these 7 days Bhagavad Katha so far we can understand. It is not authorized. Here also it is said, Mat Kathaya cha Nityam. Never you will find 7 days. Nityam. You have to hear Bhagavatam daily. You can see this is also like very revolutionary, because all the people like thinking like we should. The Swamiji, some sadhu is coming to your village, for 7 days we should facilitate him. This is became tradition. Even among devotees, some devotees they told, no, Prabhupada authorized this Bhagavatam Katha for 7 days. It's a bona fide. But many points like Prabhupada, many times Prabhupada told this is bogus. It's also some special some special activity against the misconceptions. Srila Prabhupada declared many things to protect us from these wrong ideas. And of course, many people became against Srila Prabhupada. He became not popular for this. Many people, they told you should make compromise for this. But Prabhupada don't want to make compromise. And he told that better to make properly, we should do this, otherwise we became another some bogus movement, and after some time so will be everything also destroyed. So Prabhupada is not at all worried. He said that as we gain importance, our enemies will try to suppress us. So what is natural? Even Krishna was suppressed. Krishna could not be suppressed, but the attempts was there, Kamsa. So these things go on. Still we have to work. If we work sincerely, then we will come out successful. It was good indication, he said, that where are feelings, the pressure of the movement. Otherwise, they would not bother with us. This means it's good indication. You can see when we're doing everything properly, when we're preaching properly, the reactions will come. If reactions is not welcome, it means we're doing something wrong. You can see. Recently also we spoke about this, how we should preach. If Brahmana should be truthful, Satyam, how we can preach on the streets? Because if you go for book distribution, you can tell I like your hairstyle, I like your beard, I like your energy. some people is sitting completely in tamas, this is smoking area, an airport, and you can tell, oh bro, I like your energy. What you told? I love your energy. Oh yes, I'm like this, they became so much inspired. Yes. Actually, I'm like this, I'm very positive person. He's completely in Damagun, he's not washing his body for 2 days. He's eating some dead body of chicken. This is ketchup is there. He's same time he's smoking now, and this is completely. But when you tell them, of course, this is not true. But because of we should glorify them for inspire them to take the books. We should and we can tell it is not against our philosophy at least. But in the same moment when we go some Sai Baba temples or some bogus events, also sometimes we should keep it silent. This also when you keep it silent when something is wrong, something wrong is going on, like something against the Dharma. Some bogus guru became glorified, like sadhguru or some another. Many like bogus gurus is there, and we like are not against this. We like keep it silent, and people thinking, oh, these people like not speak about against me. Maybe because they support also them. It also they became also very dangerous, because after some time, of course, if you like if you're on completely in spiritual platform, and you can think, okay, now I can do book distribution, and because of that we can tell like people, like this is no problem that you can take the books. But the problem we have in our heart, this is desires to hide Krishna. All this sahaja desires, mayavadi desires, like understanding is in our heart. And when we doing this day after day, this is the small seeds in our heart. Maybe it's not small, that some kinds of seeds in our heart also became growing, some plants, some another creeper, not bhakti lata, some another lata also this is growing, and this is also very dangerous. And where is this line is also very difficult to understand. Where is the line where we should preach, where we not should preach? But mostly we try to be more careful than is really required. Almost is like this. I remember when we traveling the some countries, cities for book distribution. Almost everywhere where we can stay, almost devotees told us, don't go for book distribution. Don't go for book distribution. Just sit in temple, like we have like some kirtans, some festivals, some namaharas. Better don't go for book distribution, because it will be dangerous. And in one temple in South Russia, some temple president told that don't go for book distribution, and every day we're going for book distribution with Askar, with Mridanga, Karatala, with the full bags of books, because we stay in this temple. And he asked, like, where are you going now? Yeah, I told you, you cannot go for book distribution. Why you take Mridanga? And we told it, no, this one devotee call us for house program. We make some kirtan, and we have some feast program. Like we don't go for street book distribution. No, it's for street Harinam. He told, okay, you can go. And we went, and day after day we're doing like Harinam Sankirtan on the streets and book distribution. And many devotees saw us, like, and because they like drive the car, some by bus, and they make videos with us, like make videos, and they send this in some special chat, and this in their city. And of course, after some time, everyone know like we're doing this Harinam Sankirtan. But reactions of devotees was amazing. They was shocked. With so many years we didn't see the Harinam Sankirtan on the streets. No, they was so happy. And they told, last times we see this in 19th, last time we see like 20 years ago, 25 years ago. With so many years we don't see, and they was so inspired. And after some, because this is leaders, maybe they're not so much against for this, but pressure from government, like they told, if you will make this Harinam Sankirtan, we will close the temple, and you have so many problems because of that. And they told, okay, for all devotees, you cannot go. But how we cannot go? If we will not go, this is against the Dharma. Our Sanatan Dharma to glorify Shri Krishna. And of course, they cannot stop us, because officially we can go for programs, and daily we do this Harinam. And then we went for Europe, like for half a year, and come back to the same temple. And temple president told that now we started our Harinam. We start twice a week. We're going for Harinam, all devotees, like Brahmachari, Grihastha, there's all the newcomers also we have. And he told, now we can join. Because we showed them it's possible. This is no problem. This is, you can go like in the beginning. We started like 3-4 devotees, like and then 5 devotees, then 10 devotees, like 15 devotees, and gradually this became like normal. No problem. And the devotees, they can understand this is possible. The problem, like we have when you have when you are mental, everything became like very dangerous for you. You're thinking this is very, very dangerous. If you start a full book distribution, Harinam Sankirtan, the preaching, so this, because you're mental, because you cannot understand the power of Krishna. You're thinking Krishna cannot protect you. And when you're doing this preaching, this also, if you're thinking, if you will speak about Krishna, who can accept this? It's very difficult. But actually that's amazing. That really, when you go in the mood, when you're thinking that you cannot speak directly about Shri Krishna, like all people thinking, oh, why are you speaking about this yoga, meditation? We don't want to take these books. But if you have a mood, we should declare boldly, openly that Krishna is supreme. You should surrender for Krishna. It's amazing. This is like another dimension, another reality. This is same spot, same airport, but another people. Maybe it's even same people, but another mood. I read Bhagavad Gita. I have questions. I know about soul. I know about reincarnation. I heard about Krishna. Same people, and you cannot even expecting some grandmothers, some bikers, some hippies, and they told, I have interest for this. Can I take this? I have this. I heard this about from my friend. I want to read now, more and more. Same people, same spot, but different mood, different consciousness, and different reality. Of course, this. This is very, very important. We should have a strong faith, and Prabhupada have a strong faith. You can see. Prabhupada was in feisty mood. He's not going to simply sit back and allow ignorance and prejudice to stop his mission. How they can defeat us? We have got so solid ground. How they can defeat these rascals? We consider them simply rascals and fools, and we call them rascals and fools. What do they know of religion? What do they know of God? They know slaughterhouses and killings, and illicit sex, and killing the fetus. That's all. What do they know? They are not even civilized. We haven't come to make them civilized. They should understand they are not civilized. You can see, this is Prabhupada's mood. And we can hear many lectures, we can hear so many opinions of many devotees. But when we can read these books, Prabhupada books and the books about Srila Prabhupada, we can see his real mood. And it's very helpful for us also to understand what we should do in our practice. And this, particularly this Guru Maharaj books about Srila Prabhupada, when he started to write, he wrote this, My Memories about Srila Prabhupada. He wrote this, and after some time he has understand that he want to write a little bit more about this. And many devotees also ask him, you can describe about this and about this. And when he started to increase the writings, it became one more book. And this book is on speaking strongly. And I want to read a little bit from chapter number 5. It's called The Duty of Preachers to Present the Truth. This is our duty. The prime duty of preachers is not to make or avoid making enemies, not even to make friends, but to present the truth. And in this wretched world, truth is hardly welcome, while untruth, dressed as truth, reigns everywhere. Truth has many enemies, and the falsity many friends. Accordingly, much of that is considered factual or axiomatic in the fields as diverse as science, education, history, politics, and current affairs is whatever powerful, vested interest want the masses to believe. Even in the society of devotees, persons dedicated to deceiving both themselves and others become lauded as great preachers by presenting Krishna consciousness as they would like it to be or imagine it should be, or according to public expectations of what religion should be. You can see truth has many enemies, and falsity many friends. It's like this, It's this very significant point Prabhupada emphasizes, and Guru Maharaj also, because he's following this. It's very easy to be a very polite, to speak a very harmony, because if you're speaking like this, no enemies. Because I'm okay and you're okay. I'm okay and you're okay. But it's not okay. It's not okay because we can lose the goal, lose the message. However, to preach the actual truth as received through Guru Parampara, it is very different manner. Devotees should be like copper wire, which unimpededly transmits electricity from its source. Devotee who profess to represent Srila Prabhupada yet fail to directly speak the message of Bhagavad Gita as it is in its pristine, potent magnificence, at least implicitly acquiescence with those demonic impersonalists who mangle truth, reality, and the teachings of Shastra with demonic propositions such as all paths are the same. It's like this is the big problem. Like we try to avoid the real truth, the absolute truth. But in this moment, you can see, like the Srila Prabhupada told, now you should describe to these demonic people what is our message. He told us all this judge on this court. Now you should read all our books. You should bring this all our Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, all our books, and they should read, and then after this they can tell us it is bona fide or not bona fide. But all the people like yesterday also I met one guy. He was a Christian, and I told him like about our philosophy, and he told I don't like Hinduism because I read some Hindu books. I saw some videos. I don't like. I told I also don't like Hinduism because they have like so many misconceptions, like a kichiri, you know. They have the most like biggest misconception. They think everything is same, like all the demigods and gods. We have many of them. We should worship like equally for them. But how is possible? The qualification of God is mean He is like supreme. No one can be equal to Him or like beyond of Him. It means He is not God. If somebody beyond the up of Him. And he told, yes, I agree. Like he was completely like happy with this statement. I agree. And after a few minutes when we spoke about this, he told, yes, actually I want to read this. I want to read this. I want to understand. Because people generally they like to hear truth. Because they very tired because of untruth. All people they speaking untruth because they want to exploit them. They don't want to give them real knowledge, and because of that they're suffering. Because all people they want to exploit them. They are not satisfied with this. And when they see the people who like want to speak real truth, they became happy with this. So the next, the Sydney City Council is trying to have us banned from the city altogether. I said they took us to court, and we did not contest the case, and they lost. And then afterwards they worked out that they spent then $10,000 and so much manpower to try and get rid of us. And it did not work. And one newspaperman went to a psychiatrist and asked him, can you explain why these huge reactions against just a few people singing and dancing in the street? So he said, basically it is because the city dwellers feel very threatened by our simple lifestyle. You can see the people, all on the city, they became threatened by our simple lifestyle. Prabhupada's eyes lit up. Yes, just see. So this whole Western civilization is threatened. Their whole economic structure will fall. Theoretically, take it for granted that if people give up meat eating, then whole civilization finished. Even theoretically, taking no smoking, no gambling, no intoxication, no illicit sex, their whole civilization is finished. This is the plan of Srila Prabhupada. Destroyed all this civilization. You can see, this is amazing. And those days, the devotees who was in Krishna consciousness movement, they was in this mood. You can see all of them. They thinking now, like we spoke with Mataji Kamalini and Apurva Prabhu, and we're visiting their house. They told like really, and in those days, the devotees they're thinking now we can change the world. They have this mood now, like tomorrow will be increase, and it was really like this. Because you can see they increased the book distribution scores, like they increased the quantity of the book distribution. This Gurukuls came already. farm communities, the education, the numbers of devotees also they increase. All of them expect that this will be now some extraordinary. Now we can change the world, everywhere. All the countries they became everywhere. This preaching centers, temples, Radha Yatra festivals, this is prasad distribution, so many things, and then they became mad because of that. And Prabhupada also was very, very happy with this. And then you can see, he told that these people became threatened by our simple lifestyle. We are not like consumers now. We no need to purchase this Tesla. We no need to purchase this iPhone. We no need to purchase this Prada. All these things is useless for us. This is also only impediments. And why he want to give this simple life for us? Because these our desires never will be fulfilled with all these gadgets and this facilitation. And many people will understand also. You can see on the street when you ask them about the soul. I started to ask all the people about soul because do you know about soul? What is the difference between body and soul? And you know that you are soul, you are not this body, like a driver in a car. And many people disagree. Many people. Yes, some of them really thinking I start to think about this. I start to read about this. I was shocked. Surprisingly, I was happy to hear this. Many people really they start to think. And when you emphasize this point that not possible to be happy in this material world because of this is all this facilitation and sense enjoyment, they agree also. So, some people disagree of this. And demonic people, of course, they became agitated. How we can control all this mass of people now? All these wars because of these mega corporations, because we should have the areas for marketplaces for selling all our this useless devices and some products, and they became extremely agitated with this. And of course, this is very good opportunity to us to show all the mass of people how they cheat them. This is the big cheating, this is the big cheating, big scam. So, I want to read a little bit from a book compiled by our good brothers about Varna Ashrama. He compiled this from Guru Maharaj quotes from different languages, lectures. Through the establishment of farms, we can take over the world. My Guru gave me order. Guru Maharaj told about Srila Prabhupada. My Guru gave me an order. With this order, even it seems impossible, with this order, some the ability to carry it out. So instead of saying no, Varnashama, no, leaders should pay particular attention together and discussing how to carry out this order. It can be done. Prabhupada said this should be done. Srila Prabhupada said that by establishing such farms we can take over the whole world. Here's what we want. Is not it? What does it have to be just a few people? The whole world should be Krishna consciousness. This is the mood. And I want to speak about this one bhajan, but maybe we can sing this in a bhajan time. Because Prabhupada wrote two bhajans in the Jaladuta. One is Markini Bhagavata and this next one, yes. And this bhajan is a very esoteric bhajan. It's not so popular and not so famous, but you can see relationship Prabhupada and Krishna. Because one translation they can translate it like bhai, hey brothers, all brothers. But actually, like Srila Prabhupada, they called it Shri Krishna. Oh brother, this is amazing. And he asking, oh brother, please, inspire me to serve my Guru, because that usually we're asking Guru, please, my Guru Maharaj, please give me opportunity to serve to Krishna, because Guru Maharaj can inspire you and engage the disciple how to properly serve to Krishna. But in that particular bhajan, Srila Prabhupada asking Krishna to serve him. Because this is very important to understand, we should serve the Guru. And this is, you can see also, my guru gave me an order. And you have a pleasure with this, because actually we don't have like another pleasure in our life to like only serve to lotus feet of our Guru Maharaj. This really, and if you have like this proper understanding, everything will be very easy in your life. Everything will be very easy in your life, because we can understand our Guru Maharaj is bona fide and his instructions according instructions of the all Guru Parampara. Because sometimes we can think, why our Guru is speaking like this? Because unfortunately some leaders of our society can approach us and can tell like, your Guru Maharaj did not follow Srila Prabhupada. Guru Maharaj spoke in one lecture and about Srila Prabhupada disappearance, and he told some leaders of our society, they approached my disciples and they told, your Guru not follow the Srila Prabhupada. And Guru Maharaj told us it's like the worst, but they can tell. Because if they can tell, like, I'm not follow sadhana, I'm not chanting my rounds, I not follow some purity or some, it's one sense. But when they can tell, like, he not follow the Srila Prabhupada instructions, this is not follow. And you can ask which kind of mistakes he have, and they cannot tell nothing. Actually, this is also like this point. When I also joined the temple in Russia, and our authorities also told like you should change your choice. You cannot like accept this Bhaktivikar Swami Maharaj because he's not bona fide, like he's not. And I asked him like, can you you can take care about me, you like try to protect me, but can you tell me directly his faults, like what is the problem? And they cannot tell nothing. Because this is very, very, very bad situation. Like Guru Maharaj told us in this lecture also. This is like very bad. These leaders, they try to approach my disciples and make some. This is even they don't have like some evidence for this, but this is completely rascaldom. And you can see, when you can understand like your spiritual master, they acting according to Guru Parampara. You can see the desire of Srila Prabhupada. We can read Srila Prabhupada says, he told farm communities and book distribution. This is our program. Sometimes Guru Maharaj also told, speaking like, sometimes the devotees, they approach me, they asking, what is your program, Guru Maharaj? What is your program? And some special program? He told, no, I don't have a special program. My special program is the follow Srila Prabhupada program. What is the Srila Prabhupada program? Book distribution in farm communities. Now we know this is exactly what Prabhupada want. Why he want? Because he want to destroy all this demonic civilization. It will destroy. Because these books, this is the best what we can do for all this civilization. But then we should show them how we should live. Because even among the devotees now, if some brahmachari became married, what he will do? He will go to office, working with karmis, he will go to factory, no society. And because of that, it's a very, very dangerous situation. Another dangerous situation that we don't have a protection. The institution of sannyasi and the institution of brahmachari, we don't have a protection because all society is an animalistic society. They don't know how to behave each other, how to behave like amongst the people. And because we don't have a protection because of that. Because of that, we should have established also Varnashama. Society should be like a Vedic society. It is natural. Everyone will be protected. Women will be protected, children will be protected, brahmachari will be protected, grihastha will be protected, everyone will be protected. Because this is the Vedic society, the Vedic culture, this is perfect. So next, maybe have a few minutes. This is called a challenge. Srila Prabhupada said that 50% of his work remains to be done, the establishment of Varnashama. This is a huge task because that Srila Prabhupada did was something unprecedented, unimaginable. He brought Krishna consciousness to the Western world. It seems that in our ISKCON society in general, devotees do not even want to think about Varnashama because it is a challenge. Again, this is a comfortable life. But which kind of comfort you have? This is like goats. No, this in India is very famous. When you go some marketplace, they have a goats like the fresh meat, and these goats like a he goat and she goat is like waiting their death. They have them some chopper, like big chopper, and directly they can kill in front of you. This is goat. Like they cut the head, remove the skin. Like online, you can see this. You can see this only few feet in front of you, and then another goat, he goat and she goat, they have a sex in this time. You can in front of them, somebody kill the person, and they have a sex. And this moment, when they have a sex, she goat even eating grass. They don't think about. She eating grass and have a sex. That's it. And in front of you, somebody kill, and you will be next. This is our comfort. You can see we are not thinking about that. We will take a birth again and again and again and again and again, and we should follow the process. Otherwise, no chance. This is like a so-called comfortable life. We try to make comfort, but this is only misery is increased. And because of that, Srila Prabhupada gave us gave us an understanding about his desire. This is one more article I can read. It's called Animal Level and God Consciousness. Srila Prabhupada wanted to establish Varnashama Dharma. He insisted on this more and more, and he saw that his disciples, many of them, violated the regulative principles of not having illicit sex, leaving their wives, leaving their husbands, engaging in illicit sex, falling from the level of sannyasis. Srila Prabhupada wanted to restore the ancient Vedic culture of Varnashama, not only for the reason, although it is also important, because if we cannot follow the basic principles of human life, then there is no question of rising to the highest levels of God consciousness. We cannot do this if we are still of the level of animals. No possible. No possible. You can see, this looks like not so like happy. We can because usually we can expecting like a glorification or some like it should be very funny, it should like very some jokes and like they have like a happy mood and everything. But actually, this is also Krishna Katha. Whatever we're speaking today, all these troubles and our movements and all these difficulties and austerities, it is also Krishna Katha. And when devotees they hear this Krishna Katha, they became happy. They became happy. You can see the mood of Srila Prabhupada. He became happy. Oh, this is nice. This is the problems. This is the difficulties. Now we can glorify Shri Krishna more and more. And we can see the book distribution is going on. Like somehow we can show like this is possible. But this is next challenge with farm communities. We can show the not only for like materialistic people. We can show for devotees. This is possible. Why are you living like this? Why you live this compromise life? This is completely horrible when you're visiting like almost the Grihastha lives, homes. This is really miserable. You can see they make so much compromise. This deity worship is like how they cooking, how they living. Because you have association. How you can do this? You cannot even like this devotee who is kidnapped by these guys for his parents. He told, I became weak and weak. I became weak more and more, day after day, because no connection with devotees, no connection with prasadam, no connection with holy name. And now he is lost. No news from him, like maybe. And the same like if you're working in some karmic work, what is the chance? You can survive somehow or other. You can survive, but it is also not for. Of course, some brahmachari can come in your house and they can make some at least mangalarity. At least mangalarity after many months. You can make some mangalarity, or you can take some prasadam. Your wife became like more enthusiastic. Oh, now we can cook some for Krishna, for devotees. And now they have many preparations and they offer properly, not like in some muchi clothes, even on the taken bath, with the cup of tea, or like. But at least for this moment, but it's not like enough. Because of that, Srila Prabhupada told that we should establish all these Varnashrama communities to defeat this mood of demonic civilization. This is our pleasure to glorify Srila Prabhupada. We can glorify him every day, not only his appearance and disappearance. We can glorify him on the street to bring this message of Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita to all these living entities. Okay, maybe one question, if someone have, we can. Oh, Ramadasapiram.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. You can see in Bhagavatam, like people like Bhagavatam and then CC as well, it mentions once in a while, like, one should like do these other occupation. But majority of the time it's talking about how we should renounce, how we should live to the form. But you'll never see, how can I understand when, a guru recommends one to actually go out and work? What is the purpose? Why not put that person on the form or to establish something along that line? How can I understand, like, better than, it's better for us to work at something that's going to benefit us in the future rather than work at something that's going to benefit the material world? How can we understand, like, what is the purpose of this?
Chanacharya Prabhu told recently in his Bhagavatam class, he spoke with Guru Maharaj, like, and Guru Maharaj told openly, like, I cannot sometimes give advice for my disciples because I know they cannot accept this, because it will be Guru Ravagya, like this very famous case when somebody asked Prabhupada about divorce, and Prabhupada, everybody know, like, Prabhupada was against this, but in one case he allowed this because he told that what I will do, because this will be Guru Ravagya. And we can see our level also. Sometimes spiritual master cannot he not telling directly to you personally, you should live properly. But for whom all these books? for whom he write down all these books? For whom Srila Prabhupada write down all these statements? For whom? It's like we can read this some stories, oh, this is very interesting. This Maharaj did like this is devotee did like this. So it's very interesting stories. And then I can go for my job. Work with karmi, eating some karmi food, watching some karmi movies. For whom is everything? We can understand, Guru Maharaj cannot tell that directly for us, personally, because sometimes we cannot accept because of our false ego. But for whom all these books? And if you doing everything properly, you can approach the spiritual master and can ask, my dear Guru Maharaj, my life belongs to you. What I should do? Please, you can tell me whatever you want, all your desires. And again, Guru Maharaj can tell, all my desires is here. You can see, book distribution, Varnashrama communities, farm communities. Why he is for? No, some special Guru Maharaj, some special. Everything is there already. You can be engaged in this activity. It's simple actually. But sometimes we make some complicated things, but actually it's simple. Of course, we can, and of course we should stay in the society of Vaishnavas. We cannot be alone, because if we will stay alone, so many misconceptions in our mind. Who can help us? I saw this many times. Sometimes devotees, they became outside from our society. They're doing nice, they're doing book distribution, they farm communities, but they have produced their own ideas. I think like this, and sometimes this idea is against of Srila Prabhupada ideas. It's very dangerous. Who can tell you? Only devotees can tell you.
And just read a, a quote from, this is a personal recount of one of our God brothers. Jai Damodar Prabhu is quite scholarly. And he writes, my personal realization, I remember when I was working in cities under non-devotees, I used to pray to Krishna to free me from such miseries and just bring me far away from such a life and give me a chance to work totally for him. Eventually, he fulfilled my desire. I always had a strong desire that at least one of my sons deeply study Nyaya and Vaishnava Vedanta. Now my elder son is studying Madhva Vedanta at NSU Tirupati. There were times and situations when these desires seemed virtually impossible to fulfill, but Krishna fulfilled them in due course of time. My advice to those who are struggling to believe that Krishna is always with you: be patient and continue to carry out your Krishna conscious duties sincerely. You will see how he makes impossible things possible. His love for us is unlimited and unconditional. The real question is how much we love him. So, sometimes devotees are in situations where their material desires, they are not able to give it up immediately. But here is an example of a devotee who wasn't able to give up immediately, but he had the right mood, the right prayer, and Krishna fulfilled. So
This is secret.
that's the secret. So this is the hope. This is hope for every devotee. It's not that just because we are full time, this is not applicable to us. It's same. Applicable to us in all situations and circumstances. So I felt very happy when I read that. I was like, wow, it's personal. Because what he was doing before, I know Jai Damodar, what he was doing before as a professional working outside, and what he's doing now and what his children are doing is completely exact opposites. He went through his own struggles, but ultimately he's practicing devotee, and it's nice to read such a account. Okay, we'll end here.
Yes.
There's time up. Hare Krishna.
Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Prabhupada Disappearance ki jai.